Fulani herdsmen attack Plateu community and kill 4. Armed gunmen suspected to be Fulani herdsmen have again invaded some communities in Basa local government area of Plateu State, killing 4 persons while several houses were burned. The attack, according to Punch, left several people with gruesome injuries. The herdsmen struck late at night while residents were still sleeping. National President of Irigwe Development Association, Ezekiel Bini, confirmed the attack. He disclosed that the herdsmen also burnt several houses. Fulani herdsmen have again attacked our people last night. This particular attack is more devastating. Houses from Zamuna village and those close to Jebu Myango have been burnt by the attackers. They further destroyed our farms by mowing the crops and setting several houses on fire. 4 people have been confirmed killed and many seriously injured, he said. Security agents have since been dispatched to the area. All right. Apparently this is breaking and this happened like a few hours ago. Very scary, of course. And now they are back. So what is the plan? It seems like all these quiet communities. I mean, I think one thing is these communities that are being attacked are just so remote. They just, I don't know. It's like even communities in the north don't even have access or can even, just on a general conventional level, just guess what life is like there. Just like guess what are they doing? You know what I mean? Because really and truly, you can't have attacks like this consistently. Because again, yes, maybe there's been a break, since when Fulani herdsmen have attacked a place, but still, it's still been very recent since they started, and you can say that these are consistent attacks. So it's like, so when would the government do anything about this? Because what is embarrassing, let me be honest, what embarrassing and very shameful is the lack of proactivity. Because I don't know what the mentality is, because again, with the south of Nigeria, where we are all under the same government, so we understand that of course the government will be slow in trying to fix situations like this. In the north, attacks have been so consistent that they have not even tried themselves to defend themselves. You know what I mean? Like with the south that has not even gone through half of what the north has gone through. Absolutely not. We're talking about Boko Haram, they bring back our girls, ÇHA0S girls whole incident. We're talking far back, and from then till now, consistent attacks. And I'm not even sure I know any security outfit in the north. I know the north is big, but they can make several security outfits or vigilante groups. Like, we haven't seen something like that. You know what I mean? Obviously, we understand that, okay, fine, even in the south, it still puts the tribes in a compromising position, because apparently they've taken laws into their hands, but then they were forced to because the government would not do anything. But it's like, it just shows the difference. And I think that's why people say the north and south are just different countries, because really and truly, if there's any tribe in the country that should be absolutely livid, that should be absolutely just going crazy about this whole insecurity situation, it should be them. They should be the ones protesting. They should be the ones shaking up the country. They should be the ones applying the most pressure. Why? Because they are the most affected. And it's embarrassing, because we always say nepotism, we always say, there's always, advantages towards the north and all that. But then it's like, it's within the elite only. So then again, within that whole situation of, okay, fine, north having the power, there's also a classist, there's a class system there, because the gatekeeping is only for the elite, the 1% of the 1% in the north. So it's like, these people, I'm like, what is the mentality? Because I'm trying to understand what is an average northerner thinking in terms of security, because it's a different thing if, okay, fine, there was a massive influx of northerners into the southern part of Nigeria, which honestly that would be chaotic, and it probably even lead and escalate the situation even more. But there has just not there's been nothing. There has been nothing. And what is funny is that when it comes to elections, they come in, when you say a sea of people, they come in their numbers. When politicians arrive in their states, they come to celebrate. And I mean, it's like, because really and truly, all this cannot happen to you with the understanding that you deserve and you have a right to be protected because you're a citizen of Nigeria. There is no way all this can happen understanding that you deserve that you are entitled to that right, and you keep quiet. So I'm on like, what is the mentality there? Because really and truly, if they see this, if the mentality there is like, okay, fine, these things are happening to us, but it's a violation of our human rights. If they understand that they have value in themselves, or forget there's no government, forget that. As a people, would you just sit down and watch and allow for your people to be killed? But I don't care who it is, by maybe members of your own tribe or outside. There are violations against you as a people and you choose not to do anything. And it's just awkward for me to say because it doesn't make sense. In any community, something like this should not run. But then it's awkward for me to say because I don't even have a proper understanding of what the mentality is there. Are they frustrated? Are they just like, you know what, we move? But then where are they moving to? I'm like, what is going on there? Because really and truly, they really need to step up. And I think this is the more reason why the agitation for self-determination will always continue, because as a people, we do not think like one. There is no way. Look at how the Southerners react to the NSAS protest. Look at how they reacted to Herdsmen killings in the East, when it's not even as bad as up to 10%. And then look at the ESN. They literally flush them out easy and quick. And of course, you understand there's the clash with the Nigerian government and the Southeast. And, you know, as a result, obviously, the beef between them is still going on, Biafra Nation, all that. And they still have a lot to still fight for. Very much, you know, defending themselves. And of course, that whole situation is for them to deal with. But over their dead bodies, that they would sit down and watch Fulani herdsmen kill their people and they just sit down and just do nothing. It doesn't work. It doesn't make sense. And it's intimidating for the government because they were the ones, the ESN in the Southeast were the most efficient and most effective and most proactive in terms of dealing and flushing them out. I mean, in the height of these attacks, I mean, the Southeast was the most peaceful at the time. So now, of course, it's embarrassing on the part of the government because it's like, look at you, what your job, you couldn't do it, and the people did it for themselves, especially when it comes to security. Very much sad and embarrassing. And of course, you know, the government is trying to sabotage that with excessive military presence. It's just like, okay, come on. Okay, we get it. You are intimidated. You don't have to say it. And I think for these reasons is why this Igbo presidency, it will never happen, in my personal opinion. But that's another conversation. But really and truly, all these are getting consistent. It is getting tiring. It is getting very, very tiring of reporting these every single day. Because as you report these kind of cases every single day, it becomes normal to you. Therefore, it will get to a point where to survive and basically keep your mental state alive, you're going to have to be desensitized to this news, in which I think a lot of Nigerians are desensitized to news like this, not being honest. Put what you think about it in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe.